more tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Daniel the Hangman Hooker. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mateusz Ghamrot.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But John, also UFC 200. I got this hand across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, you get to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena. Straight punch lands.
Nice jab. Ghamrot gets the early takedown. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Making all these shots count. Busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
Look at him, he's setting up his choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Whiffs on the elbow. Just over 2 minutes, round 1. Oh, nice jab.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
So there's that takedown defense on full display yet again. It's held up for him.
He does a fantastic job of squaring up his hips, getting his legs back, and understanding not to allow his opponent to get going on his takedown finishes. Big shot lands from both guys. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. That guillotine is tight.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out.
There it is, now he's running him out. Oh, good defense, yes.
Ground and pound strike there now.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Final seconds. Second round, straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
Great round. Now, listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose, out to that mouth. All right. Perfect round. I need you to go out there and do more of that. Now.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and gotta be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly, you're starting to get fatigued.
Ready.
He's starting to wear
Ready.
on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
Lead with that offer.
That hook is bad. Oh! Dan's in trouble. Dan's in trouble.
Oh, you talk about mixing the martial arts. Perfect strategy here. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes the half. to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Man, takedown defense 101. Sometimes I watch this boxer stuff shots, and it seems like he's been wrestling his whole life.
Well, that's the first thing you have to do when you come into the sport is learn to defend takedowns. He has done that. He's spent a lot of time working on this specific skill, and it is showing tonight inside the octagon.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. And he switches to southpaw here yet again. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. And there's the single.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Going for an arm bar now.
Arms in deep.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
10 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it's got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the store.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that. But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Hooker gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a...
Guillotine jump. Oh, man, that was slick.
Gamrot's trying for the Kimura submission here. Oh, that Kimura looks tough. Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. Nice defense.
Hooker gets back up.
Oh, he kicked him in the head.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Straight right is there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that killing is tough. How did he get out again?
I have no idea how this guy has not tapped yet.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage could be done from the half-guard.
He's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, this might just be a matter of time.
Oh, wow,
Oh, he escapes.
he got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Mateush Ghamrot!
All right, so he gets the win by decision, and certainly the boxer is going to be back and present a more well-rounded version, but clearly the more balanced fighter was the better man tonight.
Well, he was able to do everything. He was able to take him down. He was able to use his punch.